So let's proceed with conditionals. So here, what I want you to do is to not to really take down some notes, but to remember, the essential ideas, because that will really help you in not just in understanding the lesson, but also in um, finishing or doing the activities, which are all due today. Understood? Okay, so get ready and open your minds and eyes for the learning that you will gain from this module. Remember, I'm here to guide you. So we have here the what is it part. Okay, so what is a conditional? So a conditional is a statement composed of an if clause, known as the condition, and the main clause, which is known as the result. So I believe you are very much familiar with a condition and a result. It is somewhat similar with the cause and effect. Okay, so if there's a condition, there would probably a result, or a result will be met if you will be able to fulfill a certain condition. Okay, so let's continue. So here's an example. If we do not take good care of our health, we will have a weak immune system. So that's very timely, right? So we are all expected not to keep ourselves healthy, no, by eating healthy foods, right? By staying or by not staying so late at night, no, by having a plenty of water, by sleeping a lot, not so much, but just enough, not to keep our immune system healthy. So here, now you may have noticed that the first part is the if clause. As you see, it began with the word if. So if we do not take good care of our health, so that is the first part of the sentence. It's the if clause. And then the second one, we will have a weak immune system, is the main clause or the result. Okay? So as you see, we have the condition and we have here the result. So conditionals class are used to express the action in the main class and can only take place if a certain condition is met or fulfilled. So that is what I have said a while ago. So there are four basic types of conditionals. They are first, second, third, and the so-called zero conditional. So meaning there are four types of conditional in total. So let's begin with the first conditional, or present or future real possibility. So when do we use this kind of conditional? So we use this conditional to show a likely or possible outcome that will probably happen if a specific condition is met. So meaning to say, there is a big possibility that it will happen once the condition is met. For example, we are talking about the future. We are thinking about a particular condition or situation in the future and the result of this condition. So there is real possibility that this condition will happen. So that is what I am telling a while ago in the given description, right? So here's the example. If it rains, I will stay at home. So what did you notice? So for example, you plan on leaving the house or later this day to play outside, for example, a basketball or a tennis or a volleyball with your friends. But then you notice that the sky or there are clouds up in the sky, and that indicates that it might rain, right? So what will you do? So you will just stay at home. So meaning it is giving us the idea that the situation will mostly or probably will happen in the future because you have a basis also, right? Okay, so if you also notice the structure is if plus simple present. Now as you see, now we have there the word rains, in the if clause, and a simple future will or won't plus verb on the main clause. So as you see in the example, we have the word will plus the base form of the verb stay. Okay? Any questions? If there is, feel free to comment down your questions or to write them down first. Then later, we'll have the time now for the question and answer. Okay? So now, let's proceed with the second conditional, or present unreal possibility. So it is used to show unlikely or impossible outcome that probably wouldn't happen, or to talk about what you would generally do in imaginary or unlikely situations. Meaning to say it's imaginary or unlikely situations, meaning to say they are not really going to happen, but there is a big chance also or a possibility that it may happen. So let's see. So the second conditional is like the first conditional. We are still thinking about the future. We are thinking about a particular condition in the future and the result of this condition. But there is not real possibility that this condition will happen. Are you following? Okay. So as you see na it is highlighted, not real possibility no, that this condition will happen. It may happen, but there is no big chance that it will happen compared to the first conditional. Here's an example. If I won the lottery, I would travel to Japan. So what did you notice? So it may happen or it may only happen if I will what? If I will have the lottery ticket. So there will be a chance for me to win if I have the lottery ticket. And of course, the main clause or the result will happen if I won or if I will really won in the lottery. Are you following? Okay. So as you see, the structure is the verb in the if clause is in the simple past, and we have the would plus base form of the verb in the main clause or the result clause. So again, this is something that may really happen if I am thinking of taking a bet or buying a ticket in the lottery. So if I will do that, I will have a possibility or a chance of winning the lottery and be able to travel to Japan. Understood? But for now, I'm just imagining that why it is imaginary, the situation is unreal. Understood? Okay, so let's now proceed. So we have now the third conditional or the past, unreal, or no possibility conditional. So it is used to speak about impossible past events and expresses an imaginary situation that did not happen because of a lost opportunity. Meaning to say you have missed the opportunity already. Meaning to say it will never happen. You can never bring back time. And there's no chance of you being able to meet the result of the condition or the result that you would like to receive or to get from the condition because you did not do this something that you would like to do in order or that you have to do in order to meet the condition and to get the result that you would like to have. So here, the first and second conditionals talk about the future. With the third conditional, we talk about the past. We are talking about the condition in the past that did not happen. That is why there is no possibility for this conditional type. It is also like a dream, but no possibility of dream coming true. So you are just daydreaming, dreaming, but that dream will never happen because it's already done. You have done something different in order for you to get the result that you would like to get. Gets? Okay. Here's an example. If I had gone to bed earlier, I wouldn't have slept in and missed the test. What did you notice? Meaning to say, this is what really happened. Now, the person speaking have already missed and have slept while taking the test. And he's imagining or dreaming of the thought of sleeping earlier so that he will not meet this kind of result. But then it's too late already. He had already done this. That's why this is what he got. Are you following? Okay. So he's regretful now in this part because he had slept and he had missed the test. Because this is what he had done. He slept very late. Okay, so for the structure, as you have noticed, the if clause, the verb is in the past perfect form. So how we do that? How we do form the past perfect form. So as you see, we have the word had plus the past perfect form. Now we have here gone, the past perfect form of what? Go. Okay. Then on the main class, we have here the use of would or would have plus the past participle of the verb. But in this example, we have the word would and not the contraction of would not. That's why we have wouldn't. But it's still the same. As you see, we have the would and the have before the past participle of the verb. Understood? Okay. So now let's proceed with the last type, the zero conditional or certainty or general truth. Okay. So this conditional is used to show an outcome that happens if a specific repeated action is met and to talk about what you normally do in real life situations. So the condition always has the same result. That's why it is called zero conditional. We are so certain that it is the result that we will be having, or it is showing us a general truth. Why? Here, now we use the so-called zero conditional when the result of the condition is always true, like a scientific fact. Now we can never change this because it is based on observation, based on um, hypothesis, or it is based on science. Now it is a fact. For example, you take some ice, you put it in a saucepan, you heat the saucepan. What do you think will happen to the ice? Good. No? If you heat ice, it melts. That is what will happen in the zero conditional. So if you notice the structure, we have here the use of simple present in the if clause and simple present in the main clause. Now that is the clue. Okay, do you have question? So those are the four types of conditionals. So to sum it up, here's a table to help you visualize the basic conditional. So do not take the 50%, the 10% too literally. They are just here to help you. So as you see, we have here 100%, 50%, 10%, and 0% probability. So the type of conditional are also here, 0 for second and third. We have here the examples that we also have na in the discussion. For the time, now 0 anytime. Future and future for first and second. And for the third, we have the use of past tense of the verb. So I hope this video helped you in understanding better our discussion about conditionals. Please take time in watching this and be ready for the activities that I will be uploading in our classwork. Have a good day and enjoy learning.